We are gathered here today to commemorate a great man, not only a fraternal mind, but one of the forefathers of African American history. We are also here to celebrate those who are part of the civil rights movement, because without those people, we might not be here today, and none of this would be possible. And so today, we march. We march for the strides our people have made.
Yes.
We march for the freedom in which we have, in which some of us take advantage of today. We march for strength. We march together, unified as one. We march for progress. The route we will take represents the long road ahead of us, the work that our people still have to do.
Today is the annual Alpha March on SIUE. It's a traditional program that my chapter, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, the Alestle-APA chapter does. The past 2 years we weren't able to do it because of the weather. It was a little bit too cold, but it's basically a program that we came up with.
And today, with every step that we make, we shall not think about the wind in which is blowing in our face. We shall not think about the creases that our shoes may endure. Nor may we think about the route of your destination and when we will get there. The ones who were locked up for marching, and as soon as they were let out of prison, went directly back to another demonstration or a march. Those who were knocked down, those who they let the hounds out aggressively, who were attacked, who were bitten, who was not supposed to walk anymore, and yet they got up and they continued the march. The people who were beaten, battered, bruised, who were strong enough to not fight back, but to just get up and to continue to march. Think about those who were offended, victimized, brutalized, and how they could have took the route of Malcolm X. How we could have done what was done to them, how we could have forcibly demanded our rights. Instead, we were too dignified. With our fists and our feet like cowards, or fighting with guns and knives, we used our most powerful tool.
10 years ago that commemorates the civil rights movement and certain people who worked with it. For instance, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., which was a member of our fraternity, which we hold dear to our hearts. So we kind of have a week of events that we make out of it, and this is just one, and they're actually in honor of him and in honor of the civil rights movement. It has a lot to do with Americans in general, and I feel like as a fraternity, as an educational institution, we need to inform people about, certain things like that. We just had an election about a year ago where they elected the first African American president, and a lot of people don't really recognize that it took a long time than just his 2-year campaign or 3-year campaign or 1-year campaign to bring about that accomplishment. It took about 40, 50 years, 67, almost a century or more of different people's actions, white, black, Jewish, and a lot of races, they came together to try to change majority view or majority attitude.
If it was no Martin Luther King Jr., I don't think I would be here at this college right now. What's Martin Luther King Jr. tired?
Representing history, what we've been through.
As collegiate students, we represent intelligence. We represent the dignified community. By making it here today, we've already beaten the statistics. But in saying that, we still have a long road ahead of us. So we need to take this positive attitude and not only carry it with us today in this march, but carry it with us every day that we walk on this campus and walk in this city and walk in this country. We need to walk with our heads held high and recognize the struggle and gains that the people of the past has gave to us. has provided for us. We need to realize that there is still ignorance in this world, and there is still some people who don't want to see you here right now on this campus. People who don't want you to be here today. When you see them around campus, while you're walking with your head held high, I want you to smile at them. I want you to wave at them. And let them know and make them understand that we have to work twice as hard to get to the same place they are. And for that reason, we are stronger. So we will keep this attitude as we march to our destination as a whole, united,